I know he's doing the whole Hollywood spiel, learning from his mistakes, etc. But is this how insane things have gotten? That the movie studios are so paranoid and so desperate not to get on the wrong side of the cancel culture war? Earlier, I spoke to my old friend, attorney and chief correspondent for Inside Edition, Jim Murray. Jim, thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it. Let's start with the facts. Do we know anything else about what happened here?
No, we really don't. I mean, I agree with you. If it were really serious, something would have been done by now. I think that you've got to look at this as studios are extremely gun shy right now. They're terrified. They're terrified of a complaint. They're terrified of bad PR. Look what Bill Murray is doing in this situation. He's coming out. He's contrite. He said, the last thing that you just played, it's important what the other person feels. That's probably the most important thing you could say. He said, look, I did something. I thought it was funny. It wasn't perceived that way, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters how they react. And I'm an old dog. I have to learn new tricks. If I can't, I shouldn't be there. We have to respect each other. I'm hopeful that we can do that. I've learned from this. I'm reflecting a lot. He's saying all of the right things. And he's doing it in a way that doesn't sound like a publicist is writing it for him. It sounds like he's seriously saying these things from his heart. And I think that's a good thing for him. I think if it were very serious, we would have seen action by now.
Right. I mean, look, putting aside, and I agree with you on sort of what he said, right? He's saying the right things, et cetera. I'm more concerned about the Hollywood studios here, right? I'm more concerned about the fact that they're shutting down an entire movie. I mean, again, if what he's saying is even remotely true, if the Page Six story is remotely true, that it involved, potentially putting his arm around someone, pulling a ponytail, for example, et cetera, as a joke, that wasn't taken well. In any other workplace in America, the person would they would sit the person down. They'd say, look, we got a complaint from someone. It was not taken the way you thought it was. I know you thought it was funny. They didn't think it was funny. You've got a warning here. Either you have to go apologize or whatever it is. But because it's Hollywood, we got to shut down the set. We got to do an investigation. That's my concern here.
Yes, I agree with you. Look, you probably don't mic your own guests. When I go out in the field, I'm often involved in micing people. I'm so nervous about that these days. And I say, may I mic you? I lay it out. I have a witness there. And I worry about these things because the environment is very different. Not to say what Bill Murray did was appropriate. I don't know. By his own admission, it may not have been. But I think that it's gotten crazy.
And is this a performance by the studio? I mean, is this just their way of telling the Hollywood community, we took this so seriously that we shut down the entire... I mean, again, I do want to be careful here because, as I said before, if it's something that was really bad, okay. But as you said before, if it was really that bad, they would have already taken action against him. We've seen some other Hollywood stars lately immediately get kicked off a set because of a report of something that they did that was totally unacceptable.
Correct. But look at Harvey Weinstein's situation. That was almost an open secret, and it was horribly egregious, awful sexual assault, rape charges, etc. That was going on for years, and nothing was done. So the pendulum has swung so far the other way. I know we're in a different. I know that.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, you were saying we've gone so far the other way. Because my point was, I don't think Weinstein's comparable here. No?
No, I don't either. But I think that this is a reaction to allowing certain egregious behavior to occur for so long. And the studios are terrified. I've seen some settlements. I've read about some settlements that sound ludicrous based upon the allegations. And yet the studios would rather just brush it aside, say, we're good guys and we're moving forward. They don't want to alienate anyone. And let's handle it that way. And the problem is, in this new environment, look, you have to take claims seriously. You just do. But you also don't want to ruin somebody's career if the claims aren't so egregious. And maybe it was just an off-color joke. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either, but I'm not just talking about Bill Murray. They shut down the entire set. It just feels to me like classic Hollywood fear of, oh, my goodness, there was a claim he pulled someone's ponytail as a joke, and we got to shut down the set, do an investigation. Anyway, it just seems that in Hollywood, Jim, as you've been living for a long time, it's a different world.
My whole life,
than
I've
the
been
rest
out
of the
here.
world.
I've been out here. It's crazy.
And somehow you've remained incredibly normal and gracious. Jim
I've
Moret,
tried.
thank you for
so
coming
much.
on. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.